after watching that game on Sunday, what are we going to say? What are we going to say? Does anybody need analysis? If you need analysis of that game, then you've got an issue that I don't know. I mean, what did we learn? We knew. I had not seen from an supposedly above average football team. We're assuming that the Cowboys are above average football team. Such a dominant performance everywhere, kind of from the beginning in a long time. I mean, even in a Super Bowl year, like there's no place where you think, well, that'll get exposed. What happens when that gets exposed? What happens when even your what ifs kind of fade. So I learned a lot about the Cowboys, though. I mean, every time they come out with what do they say? There's top 5 rosters, and Jerry tells us every year this is a Super Bowl roster. And I think talent-wise, everybody kind of if you weighed everybody by just pure talent individually, you'd probably say they'd tip the scales for probably top 5 roster of talent, but how it gets deployed and put together, and the offense that they run, and how they deploy Dak, and if I was a Cowboy fan, I would scratch my eyeballs out right now.
No, you've said it for a long time now that you watch that team.
How many times, Tom? Thank you.
And you say no. It's not going to work.
Well, fundamentally, there's 3 things wrong. There's one, the coach is not empowered. When he walks into the locker room and yells at somebody, the player says, "Nah, I don't know that you're really the one that's going to, decide this." And because of that, that's been a problem for 25 years. That's nothing new. That's nothing big. That's just the truth. The other thing we talked about is when you put the star in the helmet, everyone thinks you're great. Yep. And the thing is, in the NFL, no one cares. You go play another team, they don't care whether you're the Cowboys, but the fans and all the rest of us are like, oh, it's the Cowboys. Like, no. And so they have a sense of entitlement in a way that we're the Cowboys, we're good. And it was like, no, you're not. Well, yes, we are. Look at our helmet. Don't you see our helmet? Well, your helmet's not deciding whether you're good or not. And so you see these talented teams not deployed well, not having kind of accountability, and everybody thinks they're already great. And you see this is what happens.